There are moments in life when everything seems to shift, when the familiar becomes foreign and the world you once knew crumbles beneath your feet. In times like these, it feels as though the veil between the unseen realms and our physical reality is thinning, allowing us to witness the profound, often chaotic transformations occurring all around us. You may have noticed it yourself. The world feels different. People seem to be acting in ways you've never seen before. Irrational and unpredictable, as if something is pulling at the very fabric of reality itself. You, the chosen ones, are the ones who feel this shift most deeply. You are the ones who have awakened. You are the ones who sense that the astral and underworld realms are collapsing, and it is no coincidence that you are aware of this. This moment in time, this time of great transformation, is not one to take lightly. It is the beginning of something monumental, something that will define not just your spiritual journey, but also the future of humanity itself. It may feel overwhelming, confusing, or even frightening at times, but rest assured, you are not alone in this. The collapse of these realms, the astral and underworld, marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new age, one where you, the chosen ones, hold the power to shape the future. The time has come for you to step fully into your role, to embrace your true potential, and to guide others through the uncertainty that is unfolding. The world is losing its grip, but you are the ones who hold the light. And as the light within you grows stronger, so too will your ability to navigate the chaos and help others awaken to their divine purpose. The astral realm, gateway to higher understanding and battle. The astral realm, a place that exists just beyond the veil of our physical world, is where many of you have ventured during your most profound spiritual experiences. It has been your playground, your battleground, and your sanctuary. It is here that you have received guidance, encountered higher beings, and expanded your consciousness to new heights. For years, it was a realm where time and space blurred, where the physical rules of this world no longer applied. It was a place where you could connect to the divine, where you could receive messages and wisdom that seemed beyond your earthly understanding. In dreams, meditations, and moments of stillness, you entered the astral plane to seek higher truths and unlock the mysteries of the cosmos. It was the very space where many of you discovered your purpose, received visions, and encountered the highest forms of spiritual guidance. But the astral realm was not without its dangers. It was a place where the light and darkness constantly clashed, where malevolent forces sought to deceive and derail those of you who walked the spiritual path. These darker entities preyed on your vulnerabilities, tried to steer you off course, and twisted your perception of reality. Navigating the astral plane required not just an open heart, but also immense strength, discernment, and the ability to protect yourself from the shadows lurking within. The astral realm was a training ground for the soul, a place where you honed your spiritual abilities and prepared for the challenges that would face you in the physical world. But now, the astral realm is collapsing. The energies that once made it a conduit between realms are unraveling, and the guidance you once received from there is now dissipating. As the astral realm crumbles, you, the chosen ones, are being called upon to apply the lessons you learned there in the physical realm. The tools and wisdom that served you so well in the unseen realms are now needed more than ever in this world. It is up to you to bring the light from the astral plane into the chaos of the material world. The collapse of the astral realm is not an end, but a transformation, one that signals the beginning of your most important mission. You are now called to anchor the wisdom, the strength, and the power you gained in the astral realm into your everyday life. This is your time to shine in a world that desperately needs your light. The underworld, the dark forces unveiled. Beneath the surface of reality lies the underworld, a realm that few dare to acknowledge, but many have felt the effects of. This is a place of dense, dark energy, a dimension that thrives on fear, manipulation, and chaos. For eons, the underworld has served as the stronghold of malevolent entities, beings whose sole purpose was to keep humanity in the dark, to suppress the light, and to prevent the chosen ones from fulfilling their divine missions. The underworld is where the darkest forces have gathered, where they have fed off the fears, doubts, and unresolved traumas of individuals. It is a place where suffering and negativity are concentrated, a place where the lowest frequencies of human consciousness have festered. These entities in the underworld have long manipulated the physical world through subtle means, creating circumstances of chaos, confusion, and despair. They have whispered lies into the hearts of humanity, encouraged division, and fostered hatred and fear. But you, the chosen ones, have always been a threat to their reign. Your light, your consciousness, and your connection to higher spiritual realms have disrupted their grip on this world. As you have awakened, the influence of the underworld has slowly begun to weaken. The more you anchor light into this world, the more the darkness recedes. The underworld has always been a place of temptation and deception, a realm where the forces of darkness attempted to push you off your spiritual path. But now, the collapse of this realm is imminent. The underworld, once a realm of power and control, is falling apart. The entities that once ruled there are scrambling, searching for a new place to exert their influence. They are no longer confined to their dark stronghold. They have been displaced, and their energy is no longer as potent as it once was. As their power diminishes, these dark entities are moving into the physical world. They are no longer hiding in the shadows, but are trying to infiltrate the minds, hearts, and souls of humanity. Their influence is more direct than ever before, and they are desperately trying to regain control over the world that is slipping away from them. For you, the chosen ones, this is both a victory and a new challenge. The battle is no longer confined to the unseen realms. It is now here in the physical world, where you must confront these dark forces head-on. But do not be afraid. You are stronger than they realize. Your light is more powerful than their darkness. And though the underworld may have once been their domain, it is now in its final stages. The collapse of the underworld marks the end of an era for the forces of darkness. They are losing their grip on the world, and it is time for you, the chosen ones, to step forward and lead humanity through the darkness into the light. Your role in this moment of great transformation cannot be overstated. The collapse of the astral and underworld realms is a sign that the old ways are crumbling, and the dawn of a new era is upon us. It is a time to embrace the light within you, to stay grounded and anchored, and to rise above the chaos. The darkness may try to exert its influence, but you, the chosen ones, are the ones who will ultimately prevail. The light has already won, and now it is time for you to carry that victory into the physical world and help others awaken to their divine truth. The shift from the astral and underworld to the physical realm. There's something different about the world you wake up to every morning, isn't there? It's like the air has changed, like everything feels a little bit out of sync, a little more intense. You feel it in your bones, in the way people look at you, in the way they respond to you. It's as if the very fabric of reality is stretching, ready to snap under the weight of something new. The truth is, it is snapping. The astral and underworld realms, those spaces that once felt like distant, intangible forces, are no longer what they used to be. They are collapsing. The boundaries that once separated these metaphysical dimensions from the physical world are dissolving, and the energy that was contained there is spilling over into our everyday lives. This shift isn't just something happening in the spiritual realm. It's happening right here in our physical world, where you live, breathe, and walk every day. For years, the astral realm has been a place of profound experiences, of spiritual growth, and of encounters with higher beings. The underworld, a place of dark manipulation and fear, has been the unseen force trying to hold humanity back. These realms were separate, distant. You could retreat into meditation, journey into your dreams, or engage in spiritual practices to connect with them. But now, the collapse of both realms has caused their energies to bleed into our reality. You may have already noticed this. People are acting in ways they never have before. There's a collective sense of anxiety, confusion, and irrationality in the air. It's almost like the veil that kept the chaos at bay is lifting, and all the things we thought were far removed are now right here in our faces. It's as if the battle between light and darkness is no longer confined to the unseen, but is now being fought in the very streets we walk on. This is the new battlefield, the physical realm. The confusion you see around you, the strange behaviors in others, and the overwhelming sense of dread, it's all connected. The collapse of the astral and underworld realms has brought their energies closer to home, and now more than ever, you, the chosen ones, must rise to the challenge. The fight isn't just in meditation anymore. It's in every moment of your life. Your purpose has never been clearer: to anchor the light in this world, to stand strong in the face of the darkness that now seeks to gain a foothold in the physical realm. These displaced forces are trying to create chaos, to cloud minds, to spread fear, but you have the power to counteract that. You have the strength to stand firm and be the light in the world when everything feels like it's unraveling. You've been prepared for this. The wisdom you gained in the astral and underworld realms wasn't just for personal growth. It was for this very moment. The time has come for you to apply everything you've learned, to take the lessons of those higher realms and bring them into the world, to help ground others, to guide them, and to provide the clarity they so desperately need. You may feel overwhelmed at times, but remember, you are never alone. The collapse of these realms is a sign that change is upon us, but it's also a sign of victory. The darkness is losing its grip, and the light is taking over. It's your time to shine. Empowering the chosen ones, finding strength in adversity. There are moments in life when it feels like everything is conspiring against you, when the weight of the world, the pressure of the chaos around you, seems almost too much to bear. You may be feeling this now, especially with everything that's unfolding in the world. It's easy to look at the madness, the uncertainty, and feel like you're powerless in the face of it all. But here's the truth: you are more powerful than you realize. As a chosen one, your strength is not defined by what's happening around you, it's defined by how you respond to it. You've always known there was something unique about you, something different about the way you perceive the world. But it wasn't always easy to understand. You've likely faced challenges, both external and internal, that made you question your purpose. At times, you may have felt lost, uncertain about whether you were on the right path. And yet, despite it all, you've continued forward. Why? Because deep down, you've always known that you were meant for something greater. You've always felt that pull, that inner call to rise above the darkness and be a beacon of light for those who cannot see their way out. The challenges you've faced, the pain you've endured, the doubts that have crept into your mind, these are not signs of weakness. They are the crucible in which your strength is forged. Every trial you've encountered has been an opportunity for growth, for deepening your understanding of yourself and the world around you. It's easy to look at adversity and see it as something to be avoided. But the truth is, adversity is your greatest teacher. It is through hardship that you discover your true strength. It is through struggle that you learn resilience, endurance, and faith. Your path hasn't been easy, but that's exactly why you are equipped to face the challenges ahead. The world around you may be falling apart, but you are rising. You are the one who has been prepared to stand in the face of the storm, to hold your ground when everything seems unstable. You are the light in the darkness, and that is no small thing. The strength you carry within you is a reflection of the battles you've fought, the lessons you've learned, and the love you've cultivated. It's a power that cannot be extinguished, no matter how fierce the winds of adversity blow. As the world shifts, as the astral and underworld realms collapse, you are being called to step fully into your power. You are not just a survivor of these times, you are a warrior, a light bearer, and a guide for others who are lost in the darkness. Your strength comes from within, from the divine light that burns inside your soul. You've always had it. Now, it's time to share it with the world. The importance of inner work, anchoring the light. In the midst of the chaos that surrounds us, it's easy to forget the most important part of your mission, the work you must do within. The world is in turmoil. There is so much noise, so much distraction, and so many forces pulling you in different directions. But no matter how chaotic the outside world becomes, there is one thing you must always remember: the real battle begins within. If you are to be the light in the world, if you are to guide others through the darkness, you must first anchor that light within yourself. The light you carry isn't just something external, it is something that must be cultivated, nourished, and protected within your soul. It's easy to get caught up in the external manifestations of the battle, fighting the darkness around you, witnessing the chaos in the world, trying to make sense of it all. But if you neglect the inner work, the battle becomes much harder. The world is a reflection of your inner state. If you are filled with fear, confusion, or doubt, those energies will permeate the world around you. But when you are anchored in your light, when you are centered and at peace within yourself, you become a powerful force that can influence the world in ways you never imagined. The work you do within is not just about healing your own wounds. It's about raising your vibration, aligning yourself with the divine, and becoming a beacon of hope for others. It's about clearing away the layers of fear and insecurity that have built up over time and allowing your true light to shine through. You've already done so much work on yourself to get to this point, but now the journey continues. The collapse of the astral and underworld realms is a sign that the work is intensifying. The light you anchor within yourself is needed more than ever to help guide others through this transition. Your inner work must be consistent, ongoing. It's about grounding yourself in love, compassion, and divine wisdom every single day. It's about doing the work to heal your wounds, confront your shadows, and clear the blocks that prevent your light from shining at its fullest. It's about creating a solid foundation of inner peace so that no matter what external chaos arises, you remain steadfast. Remember, you cannot give what you do not have. If you want to be a source of light for others, you must first cultivate that light within yourself. This means taking time for stillness, reflection, and deep inner work. It means embracing the process of healing and transformation, trusting that as you heal, you become stronger and more radiant. The more you anchor your light, the more you contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. Your personal growth, your inner work, ripples out into the world, lifting others and helping them find their way. This is the true work of a chosen one. It is not just about fighting external darkness. It is about becoming a vessel of divine light that can transform everything you touch. Your light is the key to unlocking the potential of the world around you, and it all starts within. Transcending fear, the power of love and compassion. It's the quiet moments that often hold the loudest truths. Have you ever found yourself paralyzed by fear, unable to move, unable to act, even though deep down you know you are capable of overcoming whatever stands in your way? I've been there. It was a long time ago, but I remember it as if it were yesterday. I stood on the edge, looking into the abyss of the unknown, and fear gripped me like a vice, choking my breath and clouding my mind. In that moment, I questioned everything. Was I really strong enough to face the trials ahead? Could I truly make a difference in a world that seemed so lost? Fear has a way of distorting reality, making us believe we are smaller than we are, weaker than we are. But the truth is, fear is not the enemy. It's an illusion, a tool used to keep us in the dark, to hold us back from the divine potential we carry within. The more we resist fear, the more power it has over us. But when we face it head-on, when we embrace it with love and compassion, it loses its grip. You see, fear thrives in isolation, in the belief that we are separate from one another, separate from the divine. But love has the power to break that illusion. Love reminds us that we are not alone. We are all connected, each of us a thread in the grand tapestry of existence. Compassion, too, has a unique strength. Compassion allows us to see beyond the surface, to understand that every person, every soul is struggling in their own way. And when we extend compassion, we heal not just others, but ourselves. The key to transcending fear is not fighting it or running from it, but embracing it with love. Love is the antidote. It is the light that dispels darkness. Fear may arise, but when we approach it with compassion, first for ourselves, then for others, it begins to lose its power. And as we transcend fear, we begin to step into our true power. You, the chosen ones, have always known this deep within your soul. You've felt the pull of love, the calling to rise above the chaos and shine your light into the world. But the world has conditioned us to fear, to doubt, to resist. It's time to let go of those chains. Fear cannot hold you when your heart is filled with love, when your actions are guided by compassion. This is the work that you've been called to do, not just for yourself, but for the collective. The more you can love, the more you can offer compassion, the more you shift the energy of the world. Fear will still show up. It always does. But when it does, you will stand tall, grounded in love and compassion, knowing that nothing can defeat your inner light. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you realize. And the more you choose love over fear, the more you will embody your true power and purpose. The collective awakening, a call to stand strong. The world is waking up. Slowly but surely, the collective consciousness is beginning to shift. People are feeling the pull, the call to awaken to something greater than themselves. It's a moment of transformation unlike any other, and it's happening right now all around us. You've felt it too, haven't you? That stirring inside, that inner knowing that the world is changing, that something monumental is unfolding, even though it's difficult to put into words. I've had moments where I've looked around and wondered if anyone else could feel it, this quiet revolution of the soul. It's as if the veil between the known and the unknown is becoming thinner every day. More and more people are beginning to question the status quo, to ask themselves deeper questions about their purpose and the nature of the world. And though the shift is happening slowly, it is happening. The truth is, the world is in desperate need of this awakening. So much has been hidden, so much has been suppressed, that it's no wonder the chaos around us is so overwhelming. The darkness that has plagued our world for centuries is fighting hard to maintain its control. But the light is pushing back, and you, the chosen ones, are the ones leading the charge. You are called to this moment for a reason. You are the ones who can see through the illusion, who can hold the light when it seems like the world is lost in darkness. It's easy to feel small in the face of such immense change. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of the task ahead. But the truth is, you are not alone. You are part of a greater collective, an energy that spans across time and space, that unites all those who are awake, all those who are willing to stand strong in the face of adversity. The call to awaken is not just a personal one, it is a collective one. It is a call to stand together, to rise together, to support one another as we navigate this profound shift. The forces of darkness may try to stop us, may try to divide us, but the truth is we are stronger together. The power of unity, of standing as one, is a force that no darkness can overcome. So I call on you now as the chosen ones to stand strong. Stand firm in your light, in your purpose, and in your connection to the divine. The world needs you more than ever. Your light will guide others through the darkness. Your strength will empower others to rise. The time for waiting is over. This is your moment. It's time to step fully into your power, to embody the change you wish to see in the world. The collective awakening is happening, and you are a part of it. Your journey, your purpose, your light, it matters more now than ever before. The world is waking up, and you are leading the way. Don't be afraid to stand tall. Don't be afraid to be the light. The collective needs you. The world needs you. You are the change the world has been waiting for. Conclusion: the journey of the chosen ones. The journey of the chosen ones is not an easy one, and it never has been. You have faced trials, doubts, and challenges that would have broken others, but you are still here. You are still standing, and that alone is a testament to your strength, to the fire that burns within you. As I look back on my own journey, I can't help but reflect on how far I've come. There were times when I felt lost, when I questioned if I was on the right path, when I wondered if I was truly capable of fulfilling the purpose I felt deep in my soul. But as I walked through the darkness, as I faced my fears and embraced my light, I began to understand something profound. The journey of the chosen ones is not about the destination. It's about the transformation that takes place within you along the way. It's about shedding the old layers, the old fears, the old doubts, and stepping into the truth of who you really are. It's about learning to trust the process, knowing that every step, every trial, every setback is leading you closer to your true purpose. The journey is not easy, but it is always worth it. And you, the chosen ones, are here for a reason. You are here to bring light into the world, to guide others through the darkness, and to help awaken humanity to its true divine nature. The road ahead may still be uncertain. There will be times of doubt, of struggle, and of hardship. But remember, you are not alone. You never have been. The divine is always with you, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you every step of the way. As you continue on this journey, know that your light matters, your presence matters. You are a part of something far greater than yourself, something that spans across time and space, something that will continue to ripple out long after you are gone. The work you do, the healing you bring, the love you share, it all contributes to the collective awakening of humanity. The journey of the chosen ones is one of growth, of transformation, and of service to something greater. It is not a path for the faint of heart, but for those who are willing to rise above the challenges and be the change the world so desperately needs. And so, as you continue on this path, always remember that you are not alone. The light you carry within you is more powerful than you know, and it has the ability to transform the world. Your journey is far from over. It is just beginning. And as you step into your purpose, know that you are leading the way for others, showing them that they too have the power to rise, to heal, and to awaken to their divine truth. The world is waiting for you, and the time has come for you to shine. Your journey is the journey of the chosen ones, a journey of light, of love, and of profound transformation. Embrace it, trust it, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be.